Welcome to all. Today we'll discuss most expected question from application of derivative chapter. Okay, first question is like this. If the tangent at any point of the curve x power 2 by 3 plus y power 2 by 3 is equals to a power 2 by 3 intersect the coordinate axis at a and b, then we have to show that the length of AB is constant. Let us solve this. First we need to differentiate this. First step is differentiation. Differentiate given curve with respect to x. Okay, x power n, derivative of x power n we know, n times x power n minus 1. So here 2 by 3 times x power 2 by 3 minus 1 means minus 1 by 3. Next, here y power 2 by 3 is there. If we differentiate 2 by 3 times y power 2 by 3 minus 1 means minus 1 by 3. Next, we are differentiate with respect to x, no? Then what we need to write? Dy by dx we have to write. Next, constant if you differentiate, that is 0. Next, this plus term we can transpose to that side. Then what it will become? 2 by 3 y power minus 1 by 3 dy by dx equal to, okay, this plus term if you transpose, minus it will become. Okay, next what we can do, here into is there, we can transpose that side, then it will become reciprocal. So d by dx value we will get x power minus 1 by 3. Okay, 2 by 3 if we send that side, its reciprocal is 3 by 2. Y power minus 1 by 3, that will come to denominator, y power minus 1 by 3. Here 2 get cancelled, 3 will get cancelled, minus is there. So what is the dy by dx value? We are going to get minus, see exponential formula you use. If you transpose to numerator, then it will become y power 1 by 3. Next, x power minus 1 by 3, that if you bring to denominator, then it will become x power 1 by 3. So this is the derivative. And our second step is to find the slope of the line. Slope of the tangent actually. Differentiation we are doing means we will get equation of tangent. So we have to find slope. Slope of the tangent, slope of the tangent at tangent of the curve at P. Okay, see P, what we can take, parametric equations you can take, a cos cube theta, a sin cube theta we can take. Okay, that we will take and we can find, then we'll get the slope. Okay, so that is here dy by dx, how much we got? Y place we need to take a sin cube theta we have to take, see, whole power 1 by 3. X place what we have to take? A cos cube theta whole power 1 by 3. Okay, here whole power 1 by 3 is there, no? It will come to each thing. Sin cube theta whole power 1 by 3 means cube and cube root will get cancelled. Sin theta will remain. Similarly here also a power 1 by 3 and cos theta will get. This we can cancel. So what we are going to get slope? Minus sin theta by cos theta. Minus sin theta by cos theta. Up to here 1 mark. Here 1 mark. Next what we have to do? Next, why we are doing differentiation means we have to find equation of the tangent. Equation of the tangent to the curve at P we have to find. Okay, we know one point and slope also known. So point slope form you use. Y minus y1 equal to m times x minus x1. y1 means what we have to take? a sine cube theta we have to take. Slope just now we found minus sine theta upon cos theta. X minus x1. X1 what we have to write? A cos cube theta. See, we have to find the coordinate axis. We have to find some points on the coordinate axis. No? We'll convert this to intercept form. Then we can find. So minus sine theta you transpose to this side. So we can divide each and every term with the sine theta, minus sine theta. So if you are dividing with minus sine theta, here we can write plus. There cos theta is there, you divide this with cos theta. So here x cos is that cos theta is there, we'll transpose this to that side, x cos theta, and minus y upon sine theta if we transpose, it will become plus y upon sine theta. Here one sine theta we can cancel, so here we are having a sine square theta. There one cos theta you can cancel, so minus is there, you transpose to this side, then plus a times cos square theta. We can take a common, so sine square theta plus cos square theta, that equal to x upon cos theta and y upon sine theta. Here we can use trigonometric identity, its value is 1, and to express in intercept form we can divide with a, so this side 1 will be there, that side what we are going to get, x upon a cos theta plus y upon a sine theta will be equal to 1. Now we are having intercept. Okay, now to find this, see up to here 1 mark, no, here for this finding equation of tangent and writing in intercept form you will get 3 marks. Now to find points we will get 1 mark. Point on the coordinate, this is tangent of the curve you think. Here a, on x-axis it is a and y-axis it is b, like that you think. Okay, to find a what we'll do, a coordinates what we'll do. This is x-intercept, no? X-intercept what we are having, a cos theta. On x-axis y coordinate is 0. So we found the point on coordinate axis. Next b we will find similarly. B is a point on y-axis. On y-axis x coordinate is 0 and this length is y-intercept. Y-intercept what we are having, a sine theta. Okay. Now what they asked us to show, length of the AB is constant we have to show. So we have to find the distance between A and B. Distance formula we know. Okay. x2 minus x1 whole square, 0 minus a cos theta whole square, plus y2 minus y1, a sin theta minus 0 whole square. So this is a square cos square theta and this is a square sin square theta. A square you can take common. Then what you are going to get, cos square theta plus sin square theta. You can apply trigonometric identity. Square root of a square, that is nothing but a units. A is a constant. Therefore, hence proved you can write our length of the AB is a constant. Length of the AB is a constant. Finish, no? Okay. This is 7 mark questions. Okay, next some other easy questions we'll solve. Another question is like this: find the angle between the curves. 2 curves they will give and we have to find the angle between the 2 curves. Here see, in calculus coordinate geometry formulas are also involved. Okay, for this problem also, what we need to find? Okay, we need to differentiate and we need to find the equation of tangents. First what we have to do? First we have to find a common point for both these curves. Okay, common points how we will find? Here second equation is there, no, I'll slightly change it. So what I will get? x square plus 4y equal to 0, no? What I will do, that plus x square you transpose to that side, it will become minus x square. 4 if you transpose, it will become x minus x square upon 4. This second equation I have changed. Substitute this in first equation. So first equation what we are having, x into y equal to 2. Y place I can write minus x square upon 4. Okay, now what we will do, x cube here will get 4 times 2 is 8, minus 8 we can write. If x cube is minus 8, what is x value? Minus 2. Okay, then we can find y value also. Y value how much we'll get? Minus 2 whole square x square upon 4. That is how much we are going to get. Okay, that is 4 upon 4. 1 will get, that is minus 1 we are going to get. Okay. Okay, what is the common point for both these curve? Therefore, point of intersection of given curves is, some p will think. X coordinate how much we got? Minus 2. And y coordinate how much we got? Minus 1. Okay, you can verify also. Minus 2 into minus 1 plus 2. It will satisfy both the equations. Okay, first we have to find point of intersection. Next we will start the actual procedure. What we have to do? To find the equation of tangent, first we need to differentiate with respect to x, no? Differentiate with respect to x. Two curves are there. One is xy equal to 2, or this you can write as y equal to 2 upon x. Another equation, what we are having, x square plus 4y equal to 0. Okay, two slopes we will get. Okay, directly we can find the angle between the two tangents. Okay, x square, no, that we can write it as y equal to minus x square upon 4. Differentiate with respect to x, no? dy by dx equal to 2 constant. 1 by x is there. If you differentiate 1 by x, it is minus 1 upon x square. Here dy by dx minus 1 by 4 constant you can say take aside. X square if you are differentiating 2 times x. Okay, here minus 2 upon x square we got. Here we can cancel and we can get minus half times x we are having. Okay, now we have to find the slope at P. This slope we can denote with M1C. Okay, at P we have to find P coordinates we already found, that is minus 2 comma minus 1. So minus 2 upon x square we are having. X is minus 2 whole square. So what we are going to get? Minus 2 upon 4 means minus half we are going to get. Okay, here also we'll find the slope of the tangent of the curve. Okay, dy upon dx at P minus 2 comma minus 1. There what we are having, minus half x. X means how much? Minus 2. So what we are going to get? 1 we are going to get. So slopes now we found. Then they are asking what? Angle between the curves, no? Directly we can use the formula. Okay. If let angle between the two curves is pi. Okay, let angle between two curves be pi or theta. Then tan pi will be equal to, when two slopes are known, we can find the angle between them, no? M1 minus M2 by 1 plus M1 into M2. Now just now we found slopes. Substitute. One slope is minus half, another slope is 1. Okay, 1 plus M1 into M2, no? minus half into 1. Okay. Numerator what we are going to get? Minus 3 by 2 we are going to get. Denominator what we are going to get? 1 minus half, that is half we are going to get. 2 will get cancelled. So modulus of minus 3 means 3 value. Therefore angle between the two curves is pi will be equal to how much? Tan, if we send that side, tan inverse of 3. Okay. Just the thing is, two curves are there, we found the point of intersection. After that we did differentiation and we found the slope at that point of intersection. After knowing the slope, we can find the angle between the two curves. Okay. Similarly, another question is there. See, show that the curves intersect orthogonally. Then also same, up to here same, we will find the slopes only. After that we will see. Okay. If the two curves are intersect orthogonally, means the tangent should be perpendicular to each other. If they are perpendicular to each other, two lines, then their product of their slopes will be minus 1. Okay. Third question will solve. See. First thing is we have to find point of intersection. Okay. What is the point of intersection? Two curves are given. One is y square equal to given curves are y square equal to 4 times x plus 1. Another curve y square is 36 times 9 minus x. 1 and 2 you can equate them. Here y square value is here y square value. From 1 and 2 equate 1 and 2, what we are going to get? Okay. Here 4 times x plus 1 is equals to 36 times 9 minus x will get. 4 1s are 4, 9s are. Okay. Now see what we are going to get. It is 9 times 9 means 81. 9 times x. Transpose to one side. 9x if it comes this side, plus 9x. Here already x is there, so 10x will get. 81. This if you transpose to that side, plus 1 if you transpose to that side, minus 1. 81 minus 1, 80 we are going to get. 10 times x is 80, then x is 8. X value we got 8. If you substitute into any one of the equation, then we'll get the point of intersection of both the curves. Y square equal to any equation. 4 times x value we got 8. So 4 times 9 it is. 4 times 9 means 36. Then y value will be plus or minus under root of 36. That is plus or minus 6 it is. Therefore here 2 points are there. See. Here point of intersections are 2 are there. Therefore point of intersections are, one is P 8, 6 and another point is 8, minus 6. See. Okay. Next, differentiate with respect to x. Okay, two curves are there now. Two curves we have to differentiate with respect to x, and after that we have to find their slopes. Okay, after finding the slopes, we can say whether they are perpendicular to each other or not. Tangents perpendicular to each other or not. First we differentiate. First curve is what? Y square equal to 4 times x plus 1. Another curve is y square equal to 36 times 9 minus x. Okay, y square if you differentiate 2y, we are differentiating with respect to x, dy by dx will be there. Here 4, x if you differentiate 1, constant if you differentiate 0. So dy by dx how much we are going to get? 2 1s are 2 2s are 2 upon y we are going to get. See. Similarly here also 2y dy by dx, 36 times constant is 0, x if you differentiate 1. So dy by dx how much we are going to get? 18 upon y. Okay, after differentiating we have to find the slopes. Okay, slope of the tangent on the curve is, okay, we are finding two slopes on the curve separately for this m1, here m2, same sentence will come. So m1 how we are going to get? We have to find the slope, means we have to, the derivative we have to find at the point 8, 6. So how much we are going to get? 2 upon y, y means 6. So here first slope is 1 upon 3. Next here slope of the tangent on the curve y square equal to 36 times 9 minus x at p 8, 6 is, that is 18 upon y is there, 18 upon, that is 3. Okay, somewhere we are missing. Here see, minus 1 means this is minus 18 upon y. So minus 3 you will get. Okay, these are the slopes of the tangents of the curves. Slope of tangents of the curves are, one sentence is in. Okay, now check the product of the slopes, m1 times m2, 1 by 3 times minus 3. So product of the slopes means the tangents are perpendicular to each other. Hence what you can say? The curves intersect orthogonally. Hence the given curves intersect each other orthogonally or orthogonally. Okay. Thanks for watching.